Hello everyone. Before we get started, please like and share and comment on this video once it's done. This helps with the algorithm so it can push my videos out there for people who might be a fan of my content. Also, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And make sure you cut on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. Thank you. For my own sake, I need someone to explain to me what happened, and I want someone out there to give me some sort of idea of what I saw in those woods. Let me explain. My name is Samuel, and this happened to me back in November. I like to go out and hunt deers and hunt other animals. It was hunting season, so I grabbed all my gear and I decided to make it also a camping trip as well. I usually go hunting by myself because I like the peace and quiet of my own company. As I drove up to the campsite, I got permission from the property owner to let me hunt here. He said they was okay. Once I got to my place, I unpacked everything and I started walking. The trail that I was going to go at was going to lead to a campsite that I've been at many times before. It's quiet, peaceful. I get to enjoy nature. Once I got there, I set up everything, my tent, and I had the fire pit set up. I didn't start the fire quite yet. I was going to start hunting. Before I started hunting, it was still a little bit too early, so I figured that I would go fishing. Once I got done fishing, I cooked my dinner and I ate it, and then I got my rifle and all my gears together to start hunting. When I got into the woods, I had my gun out and I waited for a while. I waited for about 30 minutes to an hour. Of course, no animals came by. It was weird because usually I would catch a deer, a bear, or some kind of wild animal. I also noticed that it was pretty quiet too. I mean, it was fall and it was pretty cold. It was about 30 something degrees, just close to freezing, but usually I would hear some nocturnal animals, but I didn't hear nothing. It was pretty quiet in those woods. As I held my gun around and looked for anything, that's when I heard it. It was a growl. This shook me because I didn't know where that came from. It felt like it came from behind me. So I turned around my gun to see if it was the case, but there was nothing there. And then I heard some more growling. And then I heard something that sounded like footsteps. It sounded large, walking like a giant. That's the best way I could describe it. It kept growling and gurgling. I then eventually got nervous and I pointed my rifle, pointed it everywhere around the woods, and I began to shoot. As I was letting the bullets fly, I heard this screeching sound, and then the large footsteps began to run in rapid sections. I put my rifle down as I began to run myself, as I can feel something chasing after me. I wanted to believe that it was a bear, but deep down inside, I knew it wasn't a bear. The way this creature was acting, it was acting like something else. The way it was moving, the noise it was making, I could not identify any other animal that acts the way this creature acts. Eventually, I went to my camp area and I packed up what I could. I left my tent and my other stuff there. I vaulted towards my truck and I got inside. As I was starting up my car, I had the urge to look to see if I could find that creature that was making that weird noise. I didn't really pay much attention to it as I was getting inside my car. And when I looked up, I saw something in the distance of the woods that left me rattled. There was a dark silhouette. I don't know what it was. I don't know what type of animal it belonged to, but it was a dark silhouette. A tall, dark silhouette. I know for a fact it wasn't a bear. And then this silhouette began to stand up on its hind legs. When I saw that shit, I said to myself, fuck it, and I drove off. never looking back again. I didn't give a damn about the stuff that I left there. Whatever that was, it can have it. Several months later, as I'm talking to you right now, I still have no clue on what I saw and what was that I encountered. It was definitely not an animal. I know that for sure.